Hello, world. Hello, everybody. My name's Bella. I go by Uguu Bella. And this is my first ever Plan With Me video in the universe. I've kind of recorded one before, in my head, but I never made a video. So I figured, today's the best day to start. The weather's nice. It's Saturday. Let's just go with it. Well, actually, let me preface something. So my planner journey has been up and down all my life. There's times where I'm really using a planner and it's working for me, and then there's other times where it's I'm literally struggling. I get, weekly planners. I've tried vertical planners that didn't really work, and it's just kind of frustration all around the whole picture. Some of it's not my fault, but the way I'm behaviorally, how I'm programmed. I want to do something, but I find it really hard to make the time for it. I struggle really hard to keep at with something as a routine. And I just get really mad at myself because I'm like, why can't I focus? Why can't I make it work? I know I have stuff to do and I do it last minute. I don't know what I'm doing. That's kind of been the story of my life. So that's my preface. That's a little bit about me. All right. So got a bookmark, really cute, 3D printed. And here's the first spread. You can read the quote. Really, really inspiring for me. Here's the yearly overview. I just put more quotes. I don't really use this page. Who uses this page? Let me know. Leave a comment. Then a blank. And then this was for the Sterling Ink comment planner. This is supposed to be your goals. So it's goals I'm gonna do quarterly, every day, someday, whatever. So I was yeah, I don't know what to do with that. But I saw online by this one creator. I think their name is Sleepy Draws. So I'll put a link in the description. And I thought oh, this would be really fun to do in my planner. So these are my creative goals, and I have a couple of them written out here. Just things that are cool little art book challenges. So that's where this comes from. And then here we have the quarterly view. For me, how I'm using this as an artist is that I have a lot of creative challenges. Last year, I got really, really, really into doing these monthly challenges and prompts. And I really liked it because sometimes I feel I don't have any ideas. So I could go to a prompt list and be well, there's my idea. And here's how I interpret it. Right now, we're in March, and I'm currently keeping up with these other challenges or things I want to keep practicing, such as daily comics and practicing with drawing faces and noses. So I want to keep doing this, but I'm going to add on to it by practicing hands too, or poses, or things I recognize I kind of struggle at. And that's the goal. The creative challenges is hey, let's do some prompts. Let's challenge myself to do more. Did I do any events this month? I'm going to put it over here. What do I want to accomplish? What's something I could do? And go from there. And then this looks pretty empty, but as the challenges go by and events come up, I'll add them here. May is Mermay. However, there might be another zine challenge going on or something like that I remember from last year. And I'll just add it here. July, I think it's some related challenge. So, or I'll make my own challenge. Who cares? Maybe I follow old prompt lists. Maybe I'll do cringe July or something. Who knows? Make fan art February. Who knows? Just make it up. So then we go into the monthlies. This is nothing going on because I don't know what I was doing other than here's some goals. And let's post some stuff down. So moving on. Oh yeah, before I got into more this everyday habit of planner journaling, I just used a monthly planner. Just a monthly planner. Because I needed a big picture view of everything going on. Here's an appointment here. I'm going out there on Monday, whatever. And if nothing happened that day, I didn't go anywhere, I would just say oh, I finished reading a book, or hey, I tried a new drink today. Whatever it was, a little highlight. And then for February, I didn't draw as much. Like on the weekends I was drawing, and then in the week after the fact I would draw. I kind of don't mind when I miss days because then I have an opportunity to put like a sticker down or some washi tape or to draw. Like this is the year of dragons. I drew a little dragon. My pop-up event, whatever. All right. So then for this month, I'm like, let's write big here because those quotes were really tiny. I can't even read them. Like I'm trying to scale up the quotes on the side because this was so much writing. So scale up the quotes, and I want to draw more. So anytime I'm not writing a highlight of the week, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to draw. I've been trying to do that like with media that I'm consuming. So I'm getting really into like the Scott Pilgrim series. So I drew Scott Pilgrim here, and Ramona is so cute. So I drew Ramona. When I have plans with other people, I'll put it on a post-it note because it might not happen. For instance, we were gonna have carne asada with some coworkers, but we ended up not doing that because they got sick. So that goes down here on the bottom for, if it happens again, then I'll put it back. But for now, it's gone. So now Saturday's recording a video. Hello. Things that are set in stone, such as birthdays, they don't move. I can decorate it and I can give it space before I write into what actually happened that day. May, same story. There's nothing really happening. And then June, my birthday, so get some decoration. July, nothing. September, nothing. But then we get into October, the fun month, and I put a bunch of stickers. November, nothing happens. It's boring again. And then, of course, Christmas. And I have a lot of Christmas stickers, so I'm going to hold off to putting them down until Christmas happens so I could get into the mood, And then January, just the new year. And that's it. That's my monthlies. And then we get into the weeklies. I was really worried about this page. I don't like micromanaging my time. However, I am okay with logging down my time. So that's the goal I've been doing with this. Because this is the first week. I was trying everything. Doing some drawing, putting down my work hours, things that happened that morning, whatever. I don't have any set rules with how I use the little lines on the side. Like if it's an estimation, I'll do a little squiggly like this, more or less around this time. And if it's from this hour to this hour, I'll do a block. Or better yet, I started doing this where it's I circle the time and then I go down to when it ends as a break of this is what's happening in that section. And then I also log my meals, and I log when I wake up, and I log when I go to bed. And again, if I don't know approximate time, I just do a little squiggle. And it looks really cute and fun. And of course, I decorate because I love decoration. It's so cute. Going out with my friends, I'm going to put a sticker down. I clean, I'm going to put a sticker down. The next week, really getting to the groove of writing a lot. However, I figured, you know what? I'm going to start trying to do maybe weekly goals and things that stand up to me over on this side. I also put down holidays up here on this top section. Or if there was something notable, like being sick, I also put it up here. There's times, too, where I was like, man, I'm not going to get into the rut I used to get myself into where, oh man, I missed a day. Great. I failed. Everything's ruined. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to draw in that space, or maybe I play with colors or markers. So that's what I did here. I tried doing highlighters to block on my time. So I wrote down my goals, what I wanted to accomplish, so that in the future weeks, if I'm going really far ahead, I'm like, I don't know what's going on this week. I could always flip back to this one and be like, okay, well, here's some of my big goals, actually. So I could kind of keep it in mind coming into the future. I try not to really limit myself on what I can and can't put in my planner. If I want to write about what I did that day, I do it. Or music I really like, or lyrics I really like, I'm going to add it too. That's just how it is. That's how it is in my planner. I try using color because after 7 weeks of black, blue, and red, and a couple stickers. I was like, I need to do something because I like how this looks. Let me try to find that in future spreads maybe. Try drawing in spaces where I didn't do anything that morning or I didn't track what was happening that day. And then this is the current week. I'm trying to simplify. I know you're thinking, what? You're simplifying? Where? So this week I didn't really write what's going on here, so I'm just gonna draw in these spaces. Like, I'm probably gonna draw Scott Pilgrim. I'm probably gonna try to draw knives and maybe two other characters here. So yeah. Also, real quick note about post-it notes. I love post-it notes. I like using them not only as like to put a placeholder of an event coming up in my month, I also like to use it of like blocks of time. I kind of need to see things when they're going to happen so I could schedule my time a little bit better with where it's going to happen. So this, maybe goes down the day, this starts in the morning. Maybe I do it next week. Like I do this, like I have an event coming up, it's going to take some time. So I just put it on a big post-it note, just put it around the time that it's going to start or the estimated around the time. So next week I'll do cleaning my bathroom starting at, let's say, 10 a.m. Maybe it was too early. Let's try at 12 p.m. and dedicate that amount of time to that. Yeah, so that's my weekly. The other amazing thing though, I have a bunch of blank spaces. And as an artist, I didn't want to use it as a space to draw, like, like a sketchbook. I could if I wanted to. But for me, it's just a space to journal, like a space to be creative with words. I like to write a lot. So words are really important to me. Journaling is also really important to me. It wasn't important to me very long ago, but I can't imagine where I'd be today without journaling and writing down my feelings and making notes about things I enjoy. It just feels like a really important part of my like artistic process. And then I was doing journaling prompts because I was like, hey, I'm having fun with this, but I'm not using it all the time to like write my feelings. So I saw this opportunity from Claire from online, who's on Instagram, on YouTube. I really love her videos, where she started an Instagram profile of Not Afraid of Paper journal prompts. This is how my journaling looked. Lots of writing. I started doing like some bubble letters as like do the highlight of a word. I thought, okay, I have a whole page of writing. Let me try drawing. I want to doodle. Like the week challenge was to doodle. So I started like, okay, let's doodle about these little prompts. And I have it in here. So if every time I get lost or, hey, I want to draw, I'm not sure what to draw, or I want to challenge myself, I could always come here in my planner that I carry with me every day. And then more stuff. Nothing important. Like I want to get into what I wrote here. If you want to pause and read anything, go ahead. But it is what it is. Yeah. And then here I wanted to go crazy because I was talking about collages and I was like, oh, okay, I'll use my washi tape. I'll draw things from videos I'm watching or whatever. I put this random piece of paper in here. I put some of the sticky notes I had on here. I copied another person who journals to start like their style. How do they lay out their page? And I kind of learned a lot by copying somebody else. Yeah. One of the moons, I put in shiny stuff. It was a bath bomb cover and it was really pretty. And then Posca markers. Relationship to back journaling. I used more colors. This is like a playlist, so that was really fun to put together and something I would like to do again. Embracing your mistakes. This is like a really cute page. It came from a letter somebody gave me and I liked the stationery of it, so I put it in here. I think it looks really nice. I wanted to play with colors, so I did that here. I did doodles. Trying to do what the other person was doing, which is the headings. And then some decoration. So I did that first. I decorated. And then I started to write. And then this were like the last 2 days of trying to put together some of the things I learned. And then February happened. And I remember the process of this being like, okay, writing the date, doing a drawing, then filling it in. And then when I was done with that, I finished the page. So this kind of worked, kind of didn't work. So I need to kind of reevaluate what's going to work, what's not going to work. Then this was recently. And I got some stickers. So I started putting down stickers alongside like a block square. It looks really cute. I might do this again. But it's basically notes. Same thing here, notes, sticker notes. Definitely want to do this again. Following the journal prompts and writing every day, that was really fun. Making playlists and sticking in a bunch of stuff. Like every spread had a vibe and I liked that. And that ends my first ever planner video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment. I'm still learning this format, lol. But this was very fun and a really good learning experience for me. I look forward to sharing more in the future with everybody here on my channel. Take care, everyone, and bye!